Oh, God. Fell over. I didn't do that. So we'll start with the best team in the league.
The Preds.
The Preds. The Preds are actually playing pretty well. They're I don't remember their exact stat, but they're like I think like 3-7. No. Let me actually get that pulled up.
3-7 is not good.
That's not good. They're 6-4.
6-4.
They're 6-4 in their last 10. They're kind of on a lose one, win one. I think they went on a 2-game win streak, which is hardly a streak, but
That's how the Blues have been too. I think they're 5-4-1 in the last 10. So
the Blues' point differential is -34.
I was looking at that.
It's got to be the worst.
It's the worst, and somehow they're not the worst team.
Because
it's like when they lose really big.
really bad.
They lose bad.
And then when they win very marginally.
Well, it's like against the Preds, it was 7-2. You know.
Yeah.
And then the games they win, look at the last games they've won. It's like 2-3.
Yeah.
4-3. 1-2.
Yeah.
It's close games they're winning, and then when they lose, they're getting blown out. So
it's not good.
I don't know if that's good.
I don't.
But they're still in the hunt.
They are
still 4 points out. 4 points out. I'm pretty sure.
I want to say Friday morning, they were 1 point out.
1 point.
I think so. I think that's what Elliot Friedman was saying. That they were 1 point out.
I think
maybe that was Thursday night then.
Yeah, there's been a couple games played since then. And it didn't help when they lost against the Preds are below them, but and they beat Chicago, which was good. But
yeah, they did.
I think the second wild card belongs to. How many points do the Blues have? 31.
Yeah, and I think
and then 35. I think is the second wild card.
The Sharks, yeah.
Sharks. So 4 out, not bad. A couple games out.
Yeah. Okay.
Somehow.
So,
you want to start with how the Avs have been doing? They just met the Preds.
Yeah.
And on 2 occasions, 2 close games. Well, one wasn't that close, right?
No, one was in the shootout, and then the last night was 4-2, but that was inflated by an empty net goal, and then the Predators scored like a last minute goal.
Oh, okay.
So it was actually, you could say it was 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the Preds are playing hard. Like, they are playing really good hockey because Stamkos had that 4-goal game against the Blues, which was huge. But no, I wrote my notes after each game, and it probably wasn't the best idea to write my notes right after the Preds game. I'm going to read my notes word for word.
Okay, we'll see how they stack up.
So, versus the Preds, they basically had a double minor followed by another power play. They have got to figure out the power play because they went 1 for 4 on the power play that game. Only 5 shots on basically a double minor. So what I mean by that is they had a penalty, got to like the last 10 seconds of it, and then got another penalty.
Yeah.
So they basically followed it up with another, and they didn't score a goal on it. And that was a pivotal time.
Yeah.
Because they were only down by a goal.
So you're thinking if they don't clean it up a bit, it might start costing them.
It's going to start losing them some games. And they went 0 for 4 last night.
Because their pace 5-on-5 has been insane.
It's it's
like
almost historical.
If that can't keep up long term, then you'd want their power play.
Yeah, when you get to the playoffs, 5-on-5 is pivotal. I mean, the power play is pivotal because 5-on-5 closes up so much.
Right.
Like the
special teams become really important
because the game gets so tight. But my next note, the shootout is a joke. We've had this conversation in the past. It is so frustrating to end a game on a coin flip, in my opinion. And I actually I heard this overtime layout presented, and I actually kind of like it. So each team gets a chance at a 2-minute 4-versus-3 power play when overtime starts. So one team goes on a 4-versus-3 power play, and then if they score, the next team gets a chance. And if they score, it continues on until one team doesn't score on a 4-versus-3 power play.
So that would be right after regulation?
Yeah, that would be at the start of overtime. So each team gets a 4-versus-3 power play until one team can't score on it.
That'd be exciting.
I think so.
That'd be pretty exciting.
And then no shootout.
No shootout. So you just keep doing that back and forth until somebody scores?
Until somebody doesn't score.
Or until somebody scores.
Right. So say the first team doesn't score and the second team does score, then they win.
Right.
But if the first team scores, the second team scores, and it'd be kind of like a shootout format. You just kind of continue. And I don't know. I think that would be very interesting. It would alleviate the stupid holding the puck, take it back across the red line, no pucks fired on net. Like, it'd be exciting. And then a shorthanded goal would obviously end it.
Yeah.
So if the team scores a shorty, they win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was
not a bad idea.
I thought it was interesting.
Anything's really better than a shootout.
I agree. Like, shootout's exciting. Like, I get it. If you have a good shooter, it can be exciting. Like, to watch them, like, see what they can come up with. And then, like, whenever you have a goalie like Shesterkin who does his poke check and everything, that's just kind of fun to watch in a sense.
It's like you're letting a game end just off of a
skills
competition. Yeah. Yeah, that's really what it is.
Yeah. And for some reason, the best players aren't very good at those opportunities. Like Nathan McKinnon's 0 for 4 in penalty shots.
Well, it's just a certain skill.
Yeah.
You know, like some people have that. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, some really intelligent people aren't good debaters.
Right.
But then some people seem really good at debating, and that's just their skill set. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's just one of those things.
So, sorry, let me get this pulled up really quick. Forgot to start this. I had a point I was going to make, but doing that made me lose it. So my next note is Preds only win because of Saros. I think the Avs put 42 shots on them, or like something around, like something ridiculous like that, and they only scored 2 goals. I want to say. So it's just like, and then even I was looking at your Blues notes, like you were commenting on Saros, how good he's been playing, and like he's playing great.
Yeah.
And then versus the Panthers, this is just one quick note. Brindley scored a goal, their youngest player on the ice right now. He's playing on the top line right now with McKinnon and Lehkonen. They put Natchez down to the 3rd line just to spread it up. I don't think it's a dock on Natchez or anything.
Yeah.
But Brindley scored a goal and Brent Burns assisted on it. So Burns is 40. Brindley is 21. Brindley was born 1 year after Brent Burns was drafted.
Right. Yeah. Pretty nuts.
That's crazy to think about because Brindley was born in like October of 2004. And I don't think it was October, but and then Burns was drafted in 2003. It's a cool little nugget.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean it's crazy. I guess we're all getting older a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately.
When I've got coworkers that are like 19. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. I didn't actually write any notes on the Preds game yesterday. It was pretty basic. Avs got a lot of shots on goal again. Still, like it was a closer game than the score I think said it was. But no, Avs are 23, 2-7 on the season, still first, and then they're 7-1-2 in their last 10. And
okay.
Put a little bow on it. Wrap it up there. Talk a little bit about the Blues.
Yeah. The Blues are 2-2 on the week. They played last Sunday too.
Okay.
2 good games that were close, and then two tough games. One against the Preds, one against Boston.
Okay.
Boston's looking really good. Yeah. They played us really tight. I mean, we just looked out of sorts on that game. I was surprised to see them have like a resurgence this year, but they've looked really good.
I think they've been surprising for sure. I think Swayman has been playing really good. A lot of talk has been like he had that holdout last season in the off season for his contract. So like, and he didn't play for the first bit of the season, and like maybe that was.
Yeah, that was a whole ordeal when Montgomery was there, trying to get the contracts figured out. The locker room was kind of like in disarray, and then obviously Montgomery got fired when they weren't producing. But no, Boston looked good. The Blues looked pretty good. This last game won a close one against Chicago, Central Division matchup, really important, couple points. And we'll talk a little bit more about the Bedard situation later. But good to see him close out a close game like that, and not let in one with 1 second left. So
yeah,
but Hofer continues to play good. Bennington is I don't know what to do with Bennington. I think his save percentage is probably closer to 800 than 900 at this point. So
that's so crazy. And I'm like, Armstrong is the GM for Team Canada in the Olympics, so it's like obviously he has a tie with Bennington.
Bennington's not playing.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like, so if they trade Bennington at the deadline or before the deadline, 100% I can see him not playing, because then all the ties are gone.
We'll talk about the trades more later too.
Yeah.
With how bad Bennington's been, I almost feel like we'll talk about it more. But I feel like Oilers should have went after Bennington more.
I think so.
He's won a cup.
I think so.
He's a proven playoff performer.
Yeah.
And he took a goaltender that has not gotten the pins anywhere.
And their stats aren't that different between Skinner and
No.
So yeah,
the only difference really is twice the amount of money.
Yeah.
So, but we'll talk about this more later.
Yeah.
Anyway, the last note I wanted to say about the Blues is, it seems like after the Cup win, they've been trying to rebuild. They've been trying to reestablish the culture in the locker room, and they just seem like lost. They seem like the key players like Steen, like O'Reilly, Pietrangelo, all those key guys that would build the culture.
Yeah.
Because you have the coach, but the coach can only do so much. You have to have strong leaders in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like when he was in Boston, he said, I barely had to lead because you had Bergeron, you had Marchand, you had McAvoy. And that's just not the case with the Blues. But I think with how connected they played last game, with how tight they were defensively, the gaps were really tight, and the passing was really tight.
Yeah.
So
sometimes it just takes time. Like back to the Predators, they're playing really hard right now. And I don't know, like Stamkos got that 4-goal game. It's like all of a sudden, maybe they're feeling it. And I mean, we don't see what's happening in the locker room.
We had 2 fights, almost 3 fights against Chicago.
Holy smokes.
And then he had Mayu, who we traded for Bolduc, and he had a goal, a fight. I don't know if he got the Gordie Howe, but 2 really good tilts during that game, and you could just tell that they were really wanting to.
I love the Gordie Howe.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
It's almost cooler than a hat trick,
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, like you're
goal,
contributing.
Assist, and a fight. You did everything.
Yeah, you were contributing in every aspect of the game.
Yeah, Dylan Holloway, he can throw them.
Yeah,
he would. When they threw the gloves off, he was fainting.
Ooh,
he was like. I mean, you could tell I don't know if he trains or what, but
some fighters do that.
You could tell he knows what he's doing.
Like some fighters will do like the deacon in and out, and then some fighters will just like grab you.
He almost got clocked though, because they did the thing where they're both not holding on yet, and they tried to just box for a minute.
Oh,
and he evaded one, but he almost got put out.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was fun.
That's some of the risk.
Yeah,
but I mean they love it.
Yeah, so. It was fun though.
All right, so we're kind of wanting to start asking questions and getting people involved. So I guess we can end this off with a couple questions. Do the Avs finish first in the West? I don't know. Okay. I think so, but we'll have to see. And then do the Blues blow it up?
Do the Blues blow it up? Yeah, let us know what you think. Another question I would ask is, do you think Hofer takes over?
Yeah.
Do you think Hofer takes the reins or not?
Yeah. I don't know. It makes for an interesting dynamic in St. Louis for sure. It'd be an end of an era.
Yeah.
Be crazy.
Yeah, it would be.
But we can kind of transition off of that the Blues topic and kind of start talking. Bedard got hurt. We had talked last night. I hadn't seen the video yet, and we kind of talked about like one of us taking the devil's advocate and one of us, I don't know.
Tyler, in all transparency, I called him and
it was instant like, that makes perfect sense. It was dirty.
He was saying it was dirty right off the bat. He hadn't even seen the play. He's like, yeah, that was fun.
Well, I listened to a recap on it, and they kind of talked about it, and I was like, God, why would you just power through him like that? But
it's like you're playing hockey or something. Yeah, right. It's insane.
Well, the way that they made it sound was like he took an extra
jab at him.
Yeah, like completely extra. Like he was like going through him, and he took an extra hit because like they talked about how his shoulder got like kind of pinched up.
Yeah,
and it didn't look bad at all. I don't even understand how he got injured in that play.
He definitely gave him a shove.
Yeah, but
like we were saying,
that's part of it.
He was just in an awkward.
Yeah,
he was down.
He was trying to play the puck,
actually play the puck,
because he had to. There was like 0.7 seconds left in the game, and they had an offensive face-off. So it's like
I liked the play by Shen.
Yeah, it was a good play.
I liked it. Aggressive.
Yeah. That's how you play a superstar. It goes
back to when we lost in the playoffs. It's like there's 1 second left.
Yeah.
Just play the body. Don't be trying to run around chasing the puck.
Yeah. And Bedard, like that's something that Bedard needs to learn. Like he's a really young player, so he hasn't seen it all yet. He needs to know not to to expect that. Like you were talking about whenever you played, how you just got bodied whenever you tried to play center one time, and you were like, oh, I guess that is something that they can do.
I got cross-checked high. Well, the guy was taller.
Yeah.
So shoulder height for me just put me down. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean.
And that's not the first time he's been cross-checked right off the draw.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, but like, I don't know.
He's thinking he's going to play it back and they're going to get a shot at tying it up.
He's been playing great this season. He has confidence. Yeah. So he assumed that he was going to win this puck draw. And
you almost think, and it's easy in retrospect, but you'd almost think like in that play, you see guys turn their body towards the player and shove it back to their guy.
Yeah. I mean,
knowing it might be a physical draw.
Yeah.
But
0.7 seconds left. The game was, realistic. How many times, like, what are the odds of a team winning or
especially
getting
off
a tying goal?
Off of a face-off.
Yeah.
Because if you're already in the zone, you're setting up a play, and then it's just so happens to go in. But off of the draw, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, it was a freak accident. I think even like Chicago media is reporting it as a freak accident.
So if we could take out Celebrini,
that's what I'm saying.
McKinnon,
yeah. Rantanen,
take Rantanen out.
Rantanen's not a center though, so you got to take out all the. Is Cooley a center? I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we could just take out all the stars.
All the stars of all the teams in the Central.
There we go.
So you took out
That
Cooley. Well, you didn't take out Cooley, but you hurt Cooley, injured Cooley. And then he came back and got hurt
hurt again.
So you injured Cooley, took out Bedard at least 4 weeks because he didn't travel with them on their road trip. He didn't play last night, and then he didn't travel with them on their 3-game road trip. So I mean, they can always fly him out, but I assume he won't.
I hope he didn't break his
He
clavicle
was having such a bounce back year. And obviously the Avs.
I don't want to see him get hurt.
Yeah,
really.
The Avs.
I mean, be good for the Blues, but I don't want to see that.
But that's the thing. It's like the Blues and the Avs obviously have a history with the Blackhawks, and we don't want the Blackhawks to do great.
How does the Blackhawks go from having Patrick Kane and these guys to now they've got Bedard?
Oh yeah, I think that speaks to the league and the parity.
They have one generational talent, and then he gets older, and then they get another generational talent.
I think that's what defines a good franchise. They
Them
win,
getting a good pick.
They win, and then they
tank.
They instantly get the next. It's like Bledsoe for the Patriots wasn't generational, but they went from Bledsoe to having Tom Brady, and it's it was the passing of the torch.
Yeah,
and it's not a lot of teams can say that. And now the Patriots are playing really good with Drake May. So it's
the Blues haven't had a true superstar in
but
a
they're
while.
Built different.
They're built different, but I mean, they used to have Hull, they used to have Pronger, they used to have McInnes, they used to have I mean, closest thing they've had is Tarasenko.
Yeah.
But we know how that story goes. He's playing for the Sens still, right?
I think so.
But
I'm not sure if he's hurt or not for the Senators.
But
I don't think
so. I think we both landed on it wasn't a dirty play.
Yeah.
Although it's unfortunate.
I wanted this to be more of a debate.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was a good play. I know you kind of felt like
I'm on the fence on if they should have even had Bedard out there. In that exact situation, why? Sometimes you want your best player taking the face off, but sometimes you want your best player taking the shot, too, right?
I think if you're trying to win, you put them on.
Yeah.
Because if you don't win the face off, it doesn't matter who's taking the shot.
It's true. But for the Avalanche, for example, I would have put Landeskog on the face off and McKinnon on the shot. Or Makar
Who's
on the
better
shot.
on the face-off?
I think they're pretty similar.
Pretty even. Okay.
Yeah, actually, we'd put Brock Nelson on the face-off. And then probably Kale Makar on the shot and have Landeskog go to the net. I think is the way that it'd be.
Yeah.
But
I saw Makar had a nasty hit. Clean hit. Right against the boards, coming off the blue, coming up ice.
Yeah, he got up.
It was a solid hit.
They hitting Makar.
No, he put a hit on somebody.
Oh.
Yeah. Was that Preds game? I forget. It just popped up.
I'd have to go back and look at it.
Makar's solid. He doesn't look like he would be.
Makar, so the argument has always been, Makar's not a great defenseman. He's a defensive defenseman. He's a good offensive defenseman, but I feel like he's a pretty good defensive defenseman.
I think so.
He plays good defense.
Yeah, he does.
Him and Taves together, that's why they're the top line.
His gaps are good.
Canada.
Yeah.
Them both. Taves isn't as good on offense. He can still produce, but it's almost it's a really, really good.
Who's the rookie defenseman, Scheifele?
For the Avs or
no.
The Preds? No, the Islanders.
Islanders, yeah.
Scheffner?
No.
Matthew Schaefer.
Schaefer.
Yeah. Sorry.
There you go. I'm that's close, but not it.
Schaefer.
Yeah. Schaefer's good.
He's good.
Schaefer's good.
Yeah, the Islanders. So we had talked sorry, we're kind of continuing on here. I think We're right on time. So we can kind of bounce into around the league. We can kind of touch on that. I didn't have it in my notes, but I was looking at the Islanders, and we were talking about last week. Your game was the Islanders and who was it? The Ducks, right? No,
Ducks.
Was that right?
Yep. Ducks.
Okay. So they beat the Avs, like we were talking about last week.
Mm-hmm.
Then they beat the Ducks.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Lightning.
They're on fire. They're on fire.
They're beating all the tops and all the divisions.
It's such a different season than I've seen in a while.
It's so good.
So many new teams making their way up on the charts here.
And they beat the Knights. So they lost to the Panthers this week. They beat the Knights, then they beat the Ducks, then they beat the Lightning.
That's legit.
The Islanders are in second in the Metro now, behind the Canes.
Wow.
They have 2 games in hand, though.
And the thing is, the divisions are so tight. If you have a good couple weeks, you can really.
Islanders are in first. No, they're not. I'm sorry. I
did forget to put in a game.
I might have forgot to put in a game. Let me pull it up here.
Oh, okay. But yeah, if you have a couple good weeks, you can.
Yeah, they're second.
You can move up 3-4 spots.
Yeah.
I mean, unless the Avs they've got a pretty good gap, don't they? No.
Yeah, they do.
From first to second.
So the Avs moved 6 points up.
Okay. So it'd be hard to break the top 3 in the Central if you're not in the top 3.
Yeah, so the gap is actually 6 between the Avs and the Stars, and then 6 between the Stars and the Wild. So you can almost, we're at the point where you can start saying that's the way that the Central is going to end.
Yeah.
Unless something absolutely crazy. I mean,
well, there's a lot of games.
And
6 points.
And the Wild just shook the entire NHL, which we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Yeah, this could get interesting.
It definitely could get interesting. Cale Makar commented on it.
What did he say?
He said, "That's exciting."
Oh, he likes it.
He likes it.
Okay.
It's not good for us.
No.
It's not good for the Blues or the Avs or anybody else in the Central. But we're actually gonna. We keep saying we're gonna talk about it later, but we're actually gonna post that video first. We're gonna post that video later Sunday, and then this one will post early Monday morning. So
yeah.
But
you mean today? Today's Sunday.
Yeah.
Later today.
Yeah.
So.
But they're gonna hear this one tomorrow.
Right.
So it's like.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. We got to get used to how we're structuring stuff out. But find my notes here. We talked about the Bedard play. I wanted to kind of talk about the condensed schedule for a minute. With all the injuries,
mm-hmm.
In my notes I put it's an abomination. I think it's awful with all the players that are getting hurt, all the big names that are getting hurt. It's just they're putting too much on them. And if you ask the players how they'd want it this way,
mm-hmm.
so that they can play in the Olympics. But it's with Bedard being hurt, how does that impact his chances of making the team? I think there's a legitimate chance that Celebrini and Bedard make Team Canada.
Yeah, no, I think they will. Yeah, but definitely.
Depending on how long Bedard's out.
And Celebrini, he hasn't had any injuries this season, yeah.
No. He's playing great, though.
Yeah.
I don't have the exact stats up on it, but...
Well, it's tough. I mean, any sport where you can't, recover properly, you get injured more frequently. It's just part of it.
So I didn't have any more notes around the league. Was there anything that you noticed this last week?
No. I mean, other than the Islanders playing really well,
Yeah.
Ducks are still. Where are the Ducks at?
They're second now. The Knights just passed them.
Knights just passed them.
Yep. So the Knights are leading with 41 points, and the Ducks are right behind them with 39. The Knights have a game in hand, actually.
Okay.
Oh, no. Sorry. The Ducks have a game in hand.
Gotcha.
The Ducks went 2-2 on the week, and the Knights went 3-1. Let's look. The Wild went 3-0. No, they didn't. They went 0. Oh yeah, they went 3-0. They beat the Stars. They beat the Avs.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Kraken and the Sens. Dude, like it all changes come playoffs though. Like all the teams, like you expect at this point the Wild to make the playoffs. You expect the Stars to make the playoffs. You expect the Avs to make the playoffs. They can play however they want to play at this point, pretty much. And as long as they make the playoffs, we'll just see what happens then.
Yeah. And let's see, how many games played now?
We're at that
30
to 35 mark. I think the most games played.
So there's still a lot of the season left, more than half left. So
33 games is the most.
A lot could change. A lot could change in 40, 50 games from now.
Mm-hmm.
So still pretty young in the season.
Yeah, no. Back to the Blackhawks real quick. They called up Nick Lardis. I think that's how you pronounce his name. From the minors, he's a high-scoring prospect for them.
Yeah.
To replace Bedard, obviously. That didn't seem to do too much last night with them being shut out, but
right.
And Knight, their goalie, he's been playing great. He's been playing really good.
Do you think they're just trying to get that prospect some time on the team a little bit while Bedard's gone? Or do you think they're actually like, crap, we need some scoring in here?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see one superstar go down. I don't know that would you call Bedard a superstar?
Yeah.
At this point?
Yeah.
Third season?
I'd say so.
On his way before the injury to 100 points. Yeah?
Yeah. Superstar in the making, you know.
It's crazy. Like they put that label on him before he even got in the league. And then he had a good rookie year and then had a bad sophomore year, and then they were ready to throw him to the curb.
Mm-hmm.
And now here we are again.
Yeah.
So I guess
why don't we take a break before we get into the trades, and then we'll pick back up.
Okay. Sounds good. Welcome to the Rapid Fire Hot Takes.
Oh.
In this segment, Joel and I are going to go over a list of topics. Consider them hot takes. I'm going to ask Joel a list of questions, 10 questions to be exact. He is going to have 30 seconds each question to give me a yes or no. This will happen or this will not happen. So to start, the Oilers will not make it past round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
False. I think the Oilers will make it to finals or conference finals. I think Jari will get them just as far as Skinner did, pretty much.
But no improvement.
No improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah. You trade one goaltender that hasn't performed in the playoffs for another goaltender that hasn't performed in the playoffs, and
in two different ways. One has made it to the playoff and underperformed. The other doesn't really have a whole lot of experience. So, yeah. Nathan MacKinnon is the best player in the world right now.
Is not the father. So
fair enough.
McDavid's still daddy, and McKinnon's grown up. He's coming along.
Yeah.
So
I guess by the end of the season, we'll have to see what happens. But
if he wins the Rocket Richard, if he wins the Hart, if he wins
The Ted
the
Lindsay.
Lady Bing.
Right. Maybe not the Lady Bing.
The Selkie. He
All
wins
of
the
them.
Vesna.
Norris.
The Norris.
Calder.
He wins...
Coach of the Year, GM of the Year.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, that one went a little long.
Wins the Super Bowl. Okay.
wins the World Cup.
Wins the Olympics.
All of it. Yeah, that's fair. The Blues should blow it up.
This one hurts.
Yeah, it does.
This one hurts.
I get it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
You have to believe.
Yeah.
You have to bleed blue.
Yeah.
Should they? Probably yes. I don't think they will.
Yeah. We've recorded this 3 times now, and your answer's been different each time. That's okay.
I found my conviction.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to say that
Who
about
knows?
your team.
Yeah.
It's tough. All right. The Ducks will win a playoff series.
I don't know if this is a hot take. I think they will.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is a question that should be asked at the beginning of the season before any progression. Yeah. And I think at the beginning it would have been a hot take.
My thought is the playoffs are a war of attrition.
Yeah.
The Ducks are playing. They're a young team. They just played a condensed season. I don't know if they have the mental fortitude to get past the first round.
Yeah, but they're playing great.
So I'll say they get past the first.
Nice.
That's about it.
Well, Florida will miss the playoffs. The Panthers.
No. I know.
Yeah,
Don't say it.
No, that's fair. It's tough.
You know,
it's tough to, like, they're not playing the best. They have a lot of injuries. It just kind of depends on if they get healthy and things start rolling.
With the Panthers, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll squeak in.
Yeah. What about Toronto? Will they miss the playoffs?
I'm going to say yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be, Marner's gone. Berube's yelling at everybody. Matthews' hairline hasn't looked better. And, I think they miss it.
Dang. Berube loses his job if they miss,
He's
right?
GM. He gets promoted.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. No one that leaves organization, there's just there's no telling what might happen.
All right. Probably the hottest of takes.
Literally.
Mikko Rantanen will decimate the Avs in the second round of the playoffs.
I would say obliterate.
Annihilate.
Devastate. Menstruate. For goodness sake.
Menstruate McKinnon.
He'll menstruate him.
Make him his little...
Yeah, little bitch.
No.
Yeah, I think they meet Dallas.
Yeah.
I think they run up against Dallas. They're feeling good about themselves. They've had this epic regular season that they find out means nothing when they go against a powerhouse like McKinnon that just destroys the hopes and dreams of all Avs and all their children.
You let that one run long too, didn't you?
That felt good. Moving on.
Hofer will take Bennington's
Smith
worthless job.
Oh.
Poor, sad Bennington.
I'm going to say no. I think Benner picks up his game.
No, you don't.
Look, here's what's going to happen. They're going to be a dynamic tandem leading us into the playoffs.
No.
That's my take.
Okay. Volstead will win the Vezina as a rookie.
No.
He's playing great. It's a good story.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. But, I mean...
They might have a Norris, a Vezina.
Dude.
And I don't know how Kaprizov's tracking.
Yeah.
Probably not close enough for a Rocket Richard or anything like that.
But that'd be wild.
That'd be insane.
Literally.
When's the last time a team has had a Norris, Rocket Richard, and a Vezina?
Wow.
That'd be nuts.
I need to look that up. Yeah. All right. Probably the least controversial take here is Jack Hughes will get injured at a hibachi grill.
Yeah, that's a given, I think, with his track record.
The history of
the all the restaurant mishaps.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could see him getting a little amped up with the boys out to eat and
fall on a grill or steer too close to the volcano.
That volcano will get you. Yeah, it'll draw you in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
perfect.
In all seriousness, no. I think he learns from this.
Poor guy.
And yeah, it sucks.
He's getting picked on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, perfect. That'll end that. If you have any questions that you want us to, or takes that you want us to feature on the show, it can be funny, it can be serious. We'd love to add them in because we enjoyed this segment. We really enjoyed this one. So
we'll wrap it up there and join us again next week.
Yeah. Next week, we're actually going to go over the Olympic sweaters, our opinions on them. We'll talk about, maybe give them a grade, see what we think about all the ones that have been revealed. And yeah. Awesome. We look forward to seeing you then.